Salute. All glory to the Most High. 12 days. 12 days since I have made a video live, or rather just putting up a video. On this platform, 2 years, I was going back and forth, trying to keep the channel relevant and put out the truth, and just a lot of back and forth, monetized 4 or 5 times, lost monetization 4 or 5 times. And so I really don't be on here too much anymore. I really be on TikTok just watching other people's videos, because TikTok allow a lot more to be said. I know TikTok is owned by the Chinese, but they allow people to speak freely. I be checking out YouTube. I see a lot of shootings that transpire on YouTube platform. A lot of people that's dead, deceased, unalive videos be showed on YouTube. But yet you have a very, very limited of speech that you can really say on the platform. And so for the last 2 years I've been battling that. And now it's time to talk about the Most High more. As you guys came in, because you guys clicked and seen the thumbnail with a rocket on there. And for so many years, people have been saying that the earth is round, the earth is flat. It's actually one of the biggest debates known to man, if the earth is round or flat, if God exists, if God doesn't exist. These are big, big topics to people on all platforms. However, the rainbow, people say that the rainbow is a reflection of the firmament. That's why you guys came in tonight to talk about the firmament. In the Bible, it says that it's a firmament, and it says that as below, as above, says water. And historians, they always talk about how the first world flooded from the great flood. And some people say that the rainbow is a sign that the Most High wouldn't flood the earth again. Now, they always shooting rockets or things into space, quote unquote. And yet everything goes up, must come down. All these things, they either fall in the ocean somewhere. Elon Musk and SpaceX, November 16th, supposed to be shooting another missile above. If you just merge science with the Bible, if you merge the two, and if the earth flooded from above, right? Why would you shoot things up there trying to mess with something that God created? If a flood happened from water pouring down from the sky, literally, they put these things in our face and then act like we blinded to things that transpire. I always say this. I always say these things. I always say that they put stuff in our face, and then 2, 3, 4 years later, they expect us not to even pay attention to it like it even happened or not. And I know that on this platform that you're really, really limited of what you can say. I'm firsthand account experience on it, that for whatever reason you could be monetized and non-monetized in a heartbeat. And they can have other individuals speaking about the same topics you're speaking about, and their platform just grow. Like once you become on a radar with YouTube, or on a radar with someone that worked for YouTube, then your channel is watched and monitored 24/7. You can't post comments like talking about it. You can't post videos. Certain things you just can't do. You can start another channel, Google account, all of it's connected. All of it's connected. If you start another channel, they say, hey, it's connected. So, I watch other people's videos on TikTok, and I post comments on their videos, and I'm just happy to see that. Salute. I'm happy to see that a lot of people are waking up and starting to believe in the Most High, because everything is controlled. Every single thing is controlled. Social media, television, radio, everything is controlled. Every single thing. You know, people, I've been talking about those individuals that run the world for a long time, for 2 years straight. Salute, Murray. I've been talking about those individuals that run the world for a long time, 2 years straight. Channel monetized, demonetized, monetized, demonetized. Have to erase all your videos for 2 years straight. And yet, a lot of people now is just catching on that these people literally run the world, literally run everything. Literally. A lot of people catching on that they run everything. Salute, Murray. A lot of people catching on that these people run every single thing that we do. Narratives. Kanye West came out, sacrificed everything, sacrificed a whole lot, and told us that these people control narratives around the world. I exposed the fact that our country always give, but there's individuals here that need. Homeless. I've been to multiple countries. Some countries don't even have homeless. Their government literally make sure that no citizens is on the streets at nighttime. Literally homeless. You know, literally. In America, visit California. I tell you that you ain't got to visit California. Go to any city and go to downtown area to the nearest bridge, and you'll see people homeless. And yet, like I say, certain things you can't speak about. If you're not a part of main media, you can't speak on it. I always ask myself this. Some of my videos got flagged for posting some of the same exact things that main media post. And I just gave a different narrative that main media they gave. My video got flagged, took it down, removed, and they was able to keep it up. This is why I really slowed down on posting videos on YouTube. I just went in full blown, mode of being aware and alert of what's going on and watching things transpire. And trying to tell, my loved ones and the ones that are close to me, hey, stay prepared. Make sure you got water. Make sure you got food, because any given moment, things could come down crumbling, or your world may change. Just as with the look at the people over there in Gaza, their world changed. That's not a place they can go get food from. They got to get food flew in or driven in or whatever you want to call it. It's not a store they can go to get food. Most likely they don't have no power. That they live in literally like right now, like in a society where, salute, I appreciate you too. They live literally in a society of Hunger Games. They fighting over food because people can't just go in there and just give it to them and hand it out to them, because they got they got a strike thing going on where reporters and other individuals, was unalive. So people literally not taking that risk of bringing things in. They're just dropping it into them, creating the people to be like vultures. Austin is overrun by homeless. Right. I've been to California before. I've been to Sacramento. I've been to Los Angeles. I've been to Oakland. I've been to a couple of cities in California, and you are absolutely right. They even got homeless on Hollywood Boulevard. People homeless on Hollywood Boulevard. It's not a city where it's not homeless. Oh, but taxpayers' dollars. I even broke down the video where I made with people when I started talking about taxes, when I was saying that, and that's crazy because I seen a video on TikTok that a guy made, but he made it animated, and it was just like the stuff I've been saying, so I was like, maybe he stumbled up on my channel on YouTube before, but it was creative, because it was just like I said. I said that you go to work, you pay taxes, and then everything that you buy is still tax. So you are just tax. But then that tax money that they take from you, or that if you don't pay enough, They tell you that they're gonna bill you for what you owe, but yet they could send that money to another country and raise the retirement age for Social Security benefits or whatever and Medicaid 4 or 5 years more. You know what I'm saying? It's just salute, eh? It's just crazy how this country works. It's crazy how this country works. But all glory to the Most High. All glory to the Most High. Because when I look at it from a perspective, why would you want to shoot rockets and missiles, and you know that it's a firmament? Everybody know that there's a firmament. Everybody have started to done their homework and research and know that everything that we've been taught has been, we've been deceived by many, many people, for many, many people to have riches and live a life like they're in heaven on earth. We know that this Satan battlefield, we know that Satan can give you heaven on earth. We know those things. And we know that some people have taken those offers and they are in high positions of power. And they are very, very deceitful to many to keep that power. But a lot of people are waking up. A lot of people are waking up. And God is good. That's why I always say all glory to the Most High before I even start talking. To keep us poor, they send money away. The facts. That's a fact. That's a fact. The thing is too, Scott. The thing is too. It, you notice that we can't catch rainwater. You notice that you can't grow food if you live in the city or whatever. So it's control. It's control. There are, salute Alex. There are no such things are rich, poor, and these are made up things. These are things to keep you. Because think about it, the Most High created everybody equal, right? Everybody come out the womb, no clothes on, no money, no nothing. And when you die, you can't take none of that stuff with you. So at the end of the day, they created an illusion to give them power, to give them godly like power on earth. And this is what we're going through right now. It's a spiritual battle between, the Most High and Satan, and no one know the day. No one know the day of Judgment Day. No one know that. No one know that. You could say we in the book of Revelations. You could say this and that, but no one can make that call except the Most High. Now we might see the things around us that's going on, but I'm a first-hand believer. I don't think that like when you look at the Simpsons, a lot of stuff that's on the Simpsons look like it play out. But I'm a first-hand believer that a lot of people are actually making these things play out. That's so silly to build a new house. I have 45. Yeah, on the negative. Yeah, yeah. Cause it's all like salute to Cap. Cause everything is connected. Everything is connected. You know, these individuals who running everything, they all secret coded and things of that nature. You could do I forgot who that was say to keep us poor. But if you think about it from this perspective, right? Poor, rich, middle class, those things are to keep people separated because the middle class is gonna feel like they're better than the poor, and the rich gonna feel like they're better than the middle class and poor, and the poor are gonna feel like the middle class, you know, think they too much, and they're gonna feel like the rich think they too much. So people will never come together to align in a right order of the person that's creating a division. It's a lot. It's a small game, man. They didn't build a small game. They didn't pull the wool over our eyes. Believe it or not, they didn't pull the wool over our eyes. But like I said, a lot of people waking up. Like I say, you know, when you, I learned this about TikTok too. When you watch things, it kind of leads you into that direction of things that's constantly like that. Like things that's on that topic. And I see a lot of people, waking up. A lot of people are realizing that we was taught a lot of things backwards. Like when you're in school, they teach you, let's say, history, social. They teach you language arts. They teach you all these different things, but they don't teach you how to phone. They don't teach you things that's truly beneficial to the real world. They don't teach you how to phone things of that nature. They want you to be a lawyer, a doctor. That way you can grow up in the system and you can keep the system functioning with the control segment of it. Because only God can judge. Only God can judge. And God said for no man not to judge another man. You know, and there's good and bad people, true that. And I get it. Without laws of the land, it'll be uncivil. But at the same time, if everybody had their fair share and it was equally yoked, then it would be civil. It's no reason for somebody to have a home with 25 bedrooms and it's just two people that live in there. That right there could become a homeless shelter for somebody, for the homeless. And go get you a 2 or 3 bedroom house. So, that's why we're in a crazy, chaotic world right now, because everybody's showing off more than what they need. And in fact, in God's eyes, that's greed. But I can't believe like they keep shooting these things up there in the sky, and every time it goes up, it comes down. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys believe that men have been to the moon? Men have been to space? And do you guys believe that men have been to the moon, men have been to space? You guys believe that? Because me personally, with reading the Bible and things of that nature, I never did. Or we're aware of it, or we own it. Those are good questions. I was watching this video, right? I was watching this video, and it was an astronaut supposedly in a spaceship in space. And you know how they have the no gravity segment? He had water, like a circle of water that he was slapping. Some of you guys might have seen that he was slapping it like with a tennis wooden rack, small toy tennis rack, back and forth. And I was just wondering, I doubt it. I wonder I got you. And I was just wondering how he did that, meaning how does the water on this planet, if we are circling around in space and they go to space and there's no gravity, then should we not have no gravity here on Earth also? Like everything should rise up into space? What's keeping us literally here if we are a circle hooping around in space? You got to make this make sense. All NASA spacewalker. They lied about it. Yeah, they definitely lied about something a lot. But that's, I just want to know that question. If they show them floating around in space and we floating around, if they show them floating around in space and we are on a ball floating around in space, then and ain't nothing separating us. It's just the skies, and you go up and you're in space. Then why aren't we floating around and the water being sucked up and all these things if nothing is covering us up? Gravity. That's the question I always want to ask, because I know in science they give a scientific answer for it, but in the real world with common sense, it's like there's no answer for that question. So I'm just trying to figure out if anybody who rock with me can help me with the answer to that question, because I'm just trying to figure out if we are hooping around in the atmosphere more than gravity. But yeah, yeah. So you think the sun is the reason why we're not rising up? The earth and most living things. I was always awake. It's just a question. Like I said, I've been on TikTok a lot, just watching people videos, and a lot of questions. I just be pondering my head sometime. The Truman Show, you right, when he was on that boat and he hit the wall, and like that was the furthest he can go. A lot of videos I see also speak about this ice wall in Antarctica, and they say that some people say it's land on the other side of that wall. So, but You know, everybody know that you can't. It's a no-fly zone, right, Murray? But I got a question for you, Murray. But is the sun within the firmament, or is the sun outside the firmament, or is the sun like I'm trying to figure out because if the sun is within the firmament, right? Then how does it go up and come down? And if the sun is inside the firmament, right? Or if it's inside, if it's outside the firmament, then how does the sun play a part into gravity? That means that they never been to space. If it's a dome over us, that means they never been to space. And if it's not a dome on us and the sun play a part of gravity, then that means I'm trying to figure out. You see how confusing that question can be. So is the sun within the firmament, or is the sun outside the firmament, or is there not a firmament at all? See, that's how tricky that question can be, because and so I see why a lot of people starting to come on, a lot of people starting to come on and starting to say that the Earth flat and without is outside the firmament. Okay, so that means they never been to space, because that means that it's a firmament that's actually preventing them from going to space. And and I'm quite sure that everybody on this live have been on a plane before. And when you're on a plane, it look like the sun is not that far. It look like it look like the sun is literally not that far. I mean, I get it that when you're so high in the sky, it look like things could be millions and millions of miles away, but it's the center and the sun and moon compass. Okay, okay. But I'm trying to figure out though, if the sun is on the outside, so that mean that man never been to space then. If this We can't explain gravity, but we can't measure it. Right, right, right. Most peaceful place with all. Okay. So the moon is on one side and the sun is on the opposite side, right? So you know what I mean? Because they have to be on opposite side but here's the question though: how come sometimes we see the moon and the sun at the same sky and it's at the same time in the sky? Like not sometime, but it's like on a daily thing now. If you look up in the sky, the sun is there and the moon is there also. Oh, I don't know if that's the I don't know if that's the moon, but it's something shaped like the moon up there. Would you guys agree with that? Earthman. Okay. Search for the real. So do you guys think that the sun is on outside the firmament? So that mean man ain't never been to man ain't never been up there then. From the answers in the chat, that mean man ain't never been up there. I mean man ain't because of the firmament. Do you guys believe there's a firmament up there? You see what's crazy? Look, I'm gonna say this. I got 50,000 subscribers, and all my when I go live or I put videos up, they don't even send out the notifications. But that's crazy. They don't even send out the notifications. Never flown on a rocket to the moon. Some other way. Tombstone poems. That's a good question. That's a good question. Why do astronauts get a star on Hollywood Walk of Fame? That's a good question. Makes a lot of sense. Salute, Murray. It makes a lot. It make that question make a lot of sense. Like, why do they get? I mean, that's a good question. But let me ask you guys another question, because a lot of people starting to say that could not disprove the. A lot of people say that space is actually in the water, in the oceans. You guys agree with that, or no? Because a lot of people are just saying that space is actually the ocean. Because, and I always wonder that. I always wonder. My question has always been how you measure how much fuel it would take you to get to the moon. Like like they said that they send people. How do you even measure how much fuel it would take you to get up there? I mean, you know, I got you. You saying that it could be bought. I got you. Reflection of light says we upside down, not getting past the firmament. Yeah, I mean the firmament. I mean, honestly, the firmament, curved water on the spinning ball. the firm, the firmament is really like a big topic now. I mean, a lot of people literally convinced that a lot of people are starting to believe in God, the Most High, and that there's a creator of all, and that what man has been putting out is BS in regards to space. And a lot of people have done things like say that the rainbows are reflections off the actual firmament with the sun and all that kind of stuff. So it's just crazy how like at the end of the day, right? I'm asked the biggest question. The biggest question. Why did they lie? Like, why did they not tell us the truth? Why are they so much in the denial of a firmament? You got to make that one make sense. Why do they, like how they come out and say that aliens exist and this and that and the third? Why would they not come out and acknowledge the Most High and say that the art of firmament and we are literally under a dome? You know what I mean? Why wouldn't they do that? Why? You know, it's God and the same entity. Nah, nah. Two different entities. Two different entities. But it is a creation of God, but God gave free will, pretty much to everything he created. So at the end of the day, you know, that angel decided to do what he decided to do what he do, but he still got to get permission from God to do what he do or do what he did. You know, why they challenge their own authority? Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Like I just, why lie? Like why lie? You know, it's one of the biggest. It's one of the. That's why I always say the most high, because with the most high, you can't go wrong. Why lie? Because it's like this is the biggest cover up in man history. Salute, Keto. Keto. It's like the biggest lie in man history about the firmament. It's the biggest lie in man history, with them in denial that there's a firmament. You see, this is how you know that this is Satan playground, because everything pertaining to God's existence, they deny it. Everything pertaining to God's existence, they deny it. Facts. Facts. That's a fact. That's fact. Everything pertaining to God's existence, they deny it. And yet, scientists try to play God when God is the greatest scientist of all. That's the crazy thing about it. Like that, God is the greatest scientist of all, because God is creation and creation is God. But yet, scientists try to discredit and disprove God. This is crazy. It's wild. You know, it's wild. It's just like every plant, every sickness, there's a plant that God gave to heal it. But this is not what they teach us. These plants are pretty much forbidden of knowledge to man, except for a selective few who do their research. You know, so that's how crazy this thing is, man. You know, it's really crazy, man. That when you hit, oh man, you know. So yeah, you know that's crazy, man. How you know the you know this man Elon Musk literally SpaceX November 16th is gonna take trials at the firmament. There's a video that I seen a while back where it sounded like Hillary Clinton was literally said that they cracked something up there. But that's not here there. I don't think that's true. You can't break what God created. But look, salute. I haven't came on here in a while. It's been 12 days. Actually, I haven't been on here. And I wanted to come on here today and talk to my people. So, you know, I want to say I appreciate everybody who rock with me. And thank you for rocking with me. You know, and the reason why I haven't been on here like I usually be is because it's, you know, you guys know that the history, you know, I'm in a box. This channel is in a box. This channel right here is in a box with YouTube. And you know, I'm lucky. I'm one of the lucky ones to still have a channel because the things I've been through back and forth, monetized, non-monetized, monetized, non-monetized, strike after strike after strike, you know, I'm one of the lucky ones to actually still have a channel. So, but I want to thank you guys for rocking with me, and I truly appreciate you guys. Salute.